Hi everyone, this is Marianne and welcome to my channel. It's that time of the week again, at least in my life, for a new Plan With Me video. Today we are going to prepare the pages and plans for the coming week of February 15 to 21, 2021. I selected a fresh sheet, folded down the center sheet in half, and remembered just in time to put a tab on it. And then I put a pencil line down the center of the other pages, and then I went ahead and laid down the washi tape to have some distinct demarcation between the days of the week. I am using this 5mm washi tape that came from a set of washi tapes that are taken from details of a classic painting. This is a very dark green with small white flowers. I really like it, but at this point, I actually ran out of the washi tape. So I just used washi tape from a different roll from the same set that was also dark green. And then I cut the pre-printed date headers and 24-hour timestamps to the proper strips. And then I glued them onto the proper places. And then I went to my computer to access the file that has all of my friends and family members' birthdays and anniversaries and other milestones, and I simply wrote them down on the correct days. The ink that I am using for this is the Rohrer and Klinger Alt Goldgrün, and it is loaded into this Pilot Metropolitan with a fine nib. I think this ink is a good match for this washi tape. And now we go to the actual planning. This time I have more items to put on the weekly pages at this point because as I went along my days from this current week and from last week, I have already started to fill in the boxes for February 15 to 21. That's on this February calendar right here. So I more or less know by now what I want to accomplish and what I can accomplish for the coming week. And here is a funny thing. While I was filming, the power went out. So I went to the window and opened the curtains and just went ahead and continued filming using natural light that's coming from the window. This is not a scheduled power interruption, and it only lasted for about 5 minutes or 6 or 7 minutes, and the power came back on. We have another power interruption scheduled for this coming Sunday for about 11 hours. It's really annoying. This is how it is here in my place. Anyway, on Monday I have to go out to deposit my payment for my tuition, and as long as I am out, I am going to throw in some small errands that I have been putting off because I don't like going out much, especially during the pandemic. If the errand is not medical related or is not necessary for food and sustenance and hygiene and safety and things like that. Our city, by the way, is now on the modified general community quarantine since the 11th of February. It used to be on general community quarantine, which is more relaxed, but the city government decided to be more strict, probably because of the new COVID strain that's starting to go around in my country. So it's not safe to go out now. It has not been safe to go out since early 2020, actually, and it is less safe to go out now because of the supposedly deadlier COVID strain. But when I have to go out, I take advantage of one of my rights as a person with disability, which is that I never have to fall in line for anything. So, in effect, I am in and out of places quickly. And whenever something takes too long anywhere, I get a really uncomfortable feeling and I leave. I just walk out even when I'm not done yet. Anyway, let's see. I'll just list everything I have to do and I'll see what I can do to accomplish these while keeping myself and the people I live with safe. Another thing that I have to do for the coming week is to get my laboratory tests done at a medical facility on Friday. And then on Saturday, I need to consult with my doctor after I get the results of the laboratory tests. And that's also when he will decide on what medicines to give me, and I'm going to purchase those medications. Well, aside from those, all my days for next week will be open only for working on my thesis and some YouTube videos. I have 5 videos lined up for next week, actually, 5 or 6, but let's see which ones I actually finish and upload. I try not to be too strict with myself on YouTube videos. 3 videos a week is okay for me. I also took the time to create my March 2021 calendar. As you have probably seen, I have been writing things down on the February calendar, things that are supposed to be for March onwards. It's gotten crowded in there, so since we are only 2 weeks away from March, I figured I might as well go ahead and prepare the March calendar. And then I just used a gold foiled washi tape to make the border for this spread. I also decided to make 2 new trackers here. One is a tracker for my medication for next week. You have seen me create these trackers before. I just need to make a new one for the coming week, just for the coming week, because these medications might get adjusted after I see my doctor on the 20th, but I don't know that yet. And I also have another tracker for the mileage on the car that I am using. I have had vehicle mileage trackers for years in my planners. If you watch my old flip through videos about my planners on my channel, you will see the mileage trackers. I just really like having historical information like this that I can go back to, and this also works to some degree like a memory keeper, but in the form of numbers. It's kind of geeky and I like it a lot. And then I just started to fill in the March calendar. As you can see, I just transferred all the things that I have written as notes on the February calendar that applies to March and the coming months. And then I transferred them to this new calendar. Well, that is it. I am ready for next week and ready for next month. I hope everybody is doing okay. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye!